And that over there is my amazing baby boy trying to dig for the one ingredient I need. He's the greatest. Love you, Pete. Alright, I'm trying a new recipe, but because I didn't look until I already had my hopes up on making this, I don't have crispy fried onions. So instead, I'm going to use Cheez-Its on top and just see how it goes. So it's called French onion pork chops, I think. So I have just a smaller package of thin cut pork chops. Then you cover them with some French onion dip, or it said you could use any other of like the sour cream based dips, but this is what I had. Then you're supposed to put crispy fried onions on it also, and then some cheddar cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all made up, but first I have to crush up the cheese. I'm not completely pulverizing them just because like crispy fried onions are a little chunky. So little chunks in here for the top. Right. Again, easy for the day because I don't plan on doing any dishes and there's going to be a lot. So my poor husband is going to suffer a little having to help me do all the dishes. But he doesn't mind. Let's go ahead and try to get these things open, so mix up my French onion dip a little bit before I get meat on my hands. And I don't think we're going to use that whole tub because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small pork chops. What is it? Less than a pound. But not all of us are absolutely love pork chops, so when we have it, everyone who doesn't like it just has like a bite or two. Just at least they try it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands before we keep loading this up. All right, pork chops are in. Let's go ahead and dollop a couple spoonfuls so I don't have to throw away the stuff that's left because I don't need the whole tub. I need any more than I already need. I think it's supposed to be like a smothered pork chop. So I mean, probably do pretty hefty. I used like less than half of that. But I do have thin pork chops. If you had big, thick ones, you probably want to do a little bit more. All right, just smear it around on top of these. I'll try to get the whole top layer covered. All right, so it's looking pretty good so far. I'm just gonna leave this over here in case we need it. Now said to do some shredded cheddar, and I bought this bag for this recipe, and it's almost gone. There's maybe a half a cup in here, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a very light amount of cheddar on all of them. This is what happens when I try to do new recipes and I buy different ingredients or just one bag of shredded cheese instead of like 3 or 4. There's never any left when I go to use it. Who can relate to that, having kids in the house? Or husbands or anybody, really. Alright, you know what? That's plenty. Maybe more than enough. Well, we're going to use the whole thing because why waste? I have a little bit left. Alright, so now we got the French onion dip, the cheese, and I'm just going to dump the Cheez-Its, which now, looking at my pork chops, I have way more than I could possibly need. That's right. Oven's preheated. Alright, actually I'm going to save these and probably smash the rest of this bag of Cheez-Its for a what is it? It's called a Dorito mac and cheese bundt cake. But like I said, I just make do with what I have. I don't have Doritos, so I'm gonna use Cheez-Its. It'll be fine, right? Now this didn't call for any other seasoning. It said the French onion dip has all the seasoning you should need, along with the cheddar and the Cheez-Its. Are all cheesy and salty. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in the oven at 350, and the recipe said for 30 to 35 minutes, but my pork chops are very thin, so I'm gonna do about 20 and see what it looks like then. Oh my gosh, look at how good that looks. It smells amazing in here. So it is supposed to be the crispy French onion pork chops. Like I said, we did Cheez-Its instead, and let me tell you, I'm not too mad about it. It looks really great. And then I made a salad for myself on the side, and I have blueberries, black olives, red pepper, onion, spinach, romaine, and some dairy-free ranch. So that is going to be dinner tonight. This plate is massive. So that's actually a lot of food, but this plate is just huge. All right, so I'll dive in and I'll let you know how it is. All right, those smothered pork chops taste delicious. The one thing I would change is I would go ahead and season the pork chop before you put the French onion dip on top, because it's just not enough. It needs a little salt, pepper, maybe garlic powder. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that on top as I serve it. But it is really good, and I will definitely be making these again, and I think I might even try it again with chicken. We'll see. Let me know in the comments below if you've had something like that, or if you know another good smothered pork chop recipe. We'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.